Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you guys are doing well. As you can tell, I trimmed down the beard. It was getting to the point where, like, when I eat, literally my beard was getting in my mouth, and it was just becoming a little too much. So I decided to go ahead and trim it, just completely, just about off. I like it for what it is right now. It'll grow back, but I figured, with the summertime, it'll feel a lot better. Um, but I do, before we get started with today's video, I do want to kind of give you guys an update on a few things. I did get a call back from Social Security Disability. It was short and sweet. It was asking about some medical stuff, like if I've seen a doctor lately, which I haven't seen one in a year. I told, they asked me about the urgent care doctor. I had explained to them I went there to get workers' comp, but did not get it, and things like that. So, got, excuse me, had lunch not too long ago. Sorry about that. Kind of gave them what I could, and then, you know, they asked if they need to make an appointment for me to see, like, I want to say it's like a psychiatrist, because that's what I had to do the last time. If I'm willing to see one in person or over the phone, they do like it's almost like a Zoom call type thing. Had to explain the situation that I may not be able to do physical because I don't have a ride, and anybody who I can rely on to give me a ride, it might be impossible to do so because they have jobs. So yeah, it was short and sweet, and now we're back to waiting. Why it took so long? I mean, I appealed this decision. They denied me the first time, but that was before my injury, and then now we're sitting here. After I appealed it at the end of February, here we are in the mid July, and that's all they call me to ask me that. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm getting tired of waiting. But so yeah, who knows when I'll hear something? I guess probably October at this point. But I'm hoping soon. Sooner the better. So yeah, that was taken care of. As you guys know, I had done a community post a while back stating that I wasn't going to do any wrestling related videos anymore. I decided to go back and start doing wrestling related videos. Haven't done anything recent, but I plan to moving forward. The channel is Film Talk with Mikey, so why not talk about the stuff that's film related? Wrestling is one of those, and video games is too. But I don't have a whole lot when it comes to video games, so that may be put on hold, and I may still do the eBay stuff. I've kind of been in this like identity crisis when it comes to my channel, and the content I want to make and things like that. So that's kind of one of the reasons why there's been a few days where I've had lack of videos uploaded, because I'm just kind of trying to process everything and kind of figuring out where I want the channel to go and things like that. So in due time, and kind of trying to work on myself a little bit. I woke up this morning with my shoulder hurting really, really bad. Today's been one of those days where my shoulder is just like woke up with some vengeance, man. So yeah, just been dealing with that, and just kind of having that identity crisis with my channel. And another thing too, I'm always the type of person who says I'm gonna do one thing and then I don't, and I'm getting tired of it. Because as you guys know, when I do these channel updates, I I do that. Can't speak. I talk about videos that I plan on doing, but then I never end up doing it. So it's just kind of been taking that break, kind of focusing on myself, and then focusing on the direction of the channel. So things are going to be coming, but I just wanted to share that information with you guys on the Social Security disability, as well as just dealing with the identity crisis for my channel. I think we all go through that, so I know I'm not the only one. But today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Scream Factory release of Brainscan. Now, the interesting thing about Brainscan is that you can get this on Blu-ray by two different companies. You can get, of course, this version through Scream Factory, or you can get a double feature that was released by Mill Creek. Of course, this one is the more preferable one because it's the collector's edition. You know, Scream Factory puts in the time and effort for these releases, so you know it's better to get this one compared to the Mill Creek. And Mill Creek's Blu-rays, especially when they're double feature, are not all that great because they're compressed differently. Because I mean, you got to put 2 movies on one disc, so a lot of times you're not gonna get the best quality. So, but but I figured I'd let you guys at least know that there are options out there. But yeah, Brainscan. Let's go ahead and take a look. One of my favorite movies. So when YouTube was starting out, you know, it was becoming a thing, and you know, the movie collecting world was happening. Uh, a lot of people were talking about this movie, and some were picking it up, and it really caught my interest. I think I had seen like clips when I was a kid, but never really put 2 and 2 together. But it wasn't until I got older and saw the film and really, really enjoyed it. It's definitely different. It's a cross between like a horror, thriller. You know, it has all these different genres into one. So yeah, the back is pretty much the same. You know, description, features, and credits. So very nice. This is a single disc release. This is not like, it's not a collector's edition. It's just like a standard, you know, release that they decided to do, which is something they tend to do. Like, not every horror film they release is a collector's edition. And then we have artwork on the inside, which is really, really nice. To be honest with you guys, I think Scream Factory should have started doing clear cases, because I think it would have displayed the interior artwork a little bit better than compared to the blue case. But that's just my personal preference. Alright, so the film runs 96 minutes. It's a 1994 release, so it marks its 30th anniversary this year. And the Blu-ray was released in... I don't think it's going to say. It does tell you when the film originally came out. But see, that's the weird thing about these Shout Factory or Scream Factory releases, that they never really tell you when the actual Blu-ray itself came out. But nonetheless, special feature-wise, we do get audio commentary with the assistant and the director. We get a digital debut, an interview with the screenwriter. I'm not going to say the names because I really don't want to butcher anything. We got Talking with Trickster, an interview with the actor T. Ryder Smith. We have Merging Realities, featuring interviews with special makeup effects supervisor Steve Johnson and makeup effect artist Andy Schoenberg and Mike Smithson. We get Musical Virtuosity, an interview with composer George S. Clinton. We get deleted scenes. We get beyond the scenes footage. Not sure what that is, but I'm looking forward to checking that out. We get teaser trailer, which is pretty much everything that, you know, every release out there has. Theatrical trailer, again, every release has that, whether it's Blu-ray or DVD. TV spots and still gallery. So yeah, a decent amount of features for a film that at one point I think was just a bare bones release when it was first released on DVD. It's been in multi-packs. But yeah, nonetheless, I think it's a really great addition. If this is one you're looking to upgrade, I would highly recommend doing so. I do plan to watch this one for the Halloween Horror and do a review for it. A lot of films I've been holding off on to do reviews for my Halloween series. So yeah, great film. I've loved this film. It's like probably one of my favorite horror films of all time. Just a weird concept in its own way, and deals with like almost like computer virtual reality before it became the big thing that it is today. So so yeah, that's my closer look at Brainscan. If you've seen Brainscan, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear your opinion on it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. I do truly appreciate everything that you guys do. I am going to try to work on some reviews. There's a lot of films I want to revisit. It was actually brought to my attention from one of my subscribers about if I ever consider reviewing The Matrix. So that's going to be on my list of movies to watch, because I definitely want to review that one and revisit. It's been quite some time. So yeah, if you guys would like to, request a review of some sort for the time being, you guys are more than welcome to do that. At least I'd have to see if I have it in some fashion, because I don't have Netflix, so there's a lot of films I don't have. Eventually, I will probably try again with the paid requests, maybe do something a little different in that nature. But yeah, there's a lot I'm trying to do with the channel. It's just like I said in the beginning of this video, it's just more of like an identity crisis, and I'm trying to work on that, so you guys will just have to bear with me. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am Film Talk with Mikey, and until next time, guys, we will talk films. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.